ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो क्षमा करो हे भगवान। ओम नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शंकराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च। ओम श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने। ओम श्री सीतारामाभ्यां नमः। ओम श्री उमामहेश्वराभ्याय नमः राभ्यां नमः। ओम श्री वेदव्यास महर्षिये नमः। ओम श्री परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमो नमः। समस्त देवतानां गुरूणां श्रुतिमातो परब्रह्मणः अनुग्रहेण सकल शास्त्रोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणेव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं विश्वशान्ति विश्वकल्याणार्थं च श्रीमद् ब्रह्माण्ड पुराणान्तर्गत अध्यात्म रामायणस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ नाम संकीर्तनम्। ओम श्रीराम जय जय राम 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 जय राम। We are studying Adhyatma Ramayanam, which includes Viveka Vairagya, which gives us Bhakti, Jnana and Mukti, which tells us about Dharma, Adi, values, etc. One text which guides in all required aspects of sadhana for a human being to evolve. All of them are given to us by Bhagavan Vyasa through this Adhyatma Ramayanam. Good that we are, if not doing sadhana, at least reminded. और एक दिन सुन सुनकर लगेगा यार सुन के बोर हो गया अब छोड़ देते हैं, या एक दिन सुन सुन लगे यार इतना सुन रहा हूँ शुरू भी करो, शुरू तो करो. So either way it will happen. Second one is most sought or expected, that एक दिन शर्मिंदगी हो जाएगा, इतना हम सुन रहे कर नहीं रहे, then start doing. सुन भी नहीं रहे तो this is the worst of the crime, committing against ourselves. Now this fourth sarga of Ayodhya Kandam is so beautiful. We are seeing here Sri Rama, Kausalya, how wonderfully they talk to each other. Then Rama so beautifully puts in front of mother that he'll have to go to forest and all. Lakshmanji's anger, Bhagavan has given us yesterday, what way the anger destroys us. All this. Okay. Before that he taught all the Atma Vidyas Prakriya in 2-3 shlokas. And before that, he talked about the Viveka to have the Vairagya. The life is, like the water drop falling on a burning metal plate. The bhogas are like the lightning in the clouds. And our funny life is like that of a frog. Though consumed by Kala Sarpa, still looking for small little insects to eat. Then all the Bandhu Mitra, they are like the people coming together en route when they are thirsty near that water source, or in the river by accident some logs of wood come together as if flow together For some time, again they get dispersed. Each of these truths should give us sufficient detachment from the world. All beautiful things worthy of again and again contemplating भगवान gives. इसलिए ऐसे ज्ञान के लिए काली युग में ज्यादा लोग आते नहीं. Because in this yuga, the jivas maximum who have come are those who are bhoga pradhana. Along with bhoga pradhanata, with good samskaras of spiritual sadhana, some people come and they attend the class, and that is you people. I am also included in that. For us only it is. It is not for everyone, though it is given, they don't take. And we must take it if we seriously mean business in our spiritual understanding and evolution. Then the most important topic of spirituality, most sweetly, cutely put here by Bhagavan Rama, we saw that. Ki the Deya Adhyasa is the cause of all Durgunas in us. Then Aham Deyasmi Abhimana is called as the Avidya. Not I am not Deha, I am the Chaitanya Atma is called as Vidya. Then Avidya causes bondage. Vidya removes that and gives us liberation. Therefore, throughout life, you have to try to gain that Vidya. See? That अभी तो जो पढ़ा वही कंटिन्यू हो रहा है कि नहीं. इन भागवत में जो पढ़ा हमने, व्हाट इज द बुद्धिमता बुद्धि ही मनीषा च मनीषिणाम यत् सत्यम अनृतेनेह मर्तेन आपनोति मामृतम. Having been born as human being, try to discover me the absolute truth. What is said by Rama here. भगवान कृष्ण वही कह रहे हैं, राम वही कर रहे हैं, और राम जी के मुख से भगवान शिव वही कह रहे हैं, क्योंकि महादेव वाचा इट इज. सो भगवान राम, कृष्ण एंड शिव, ऑल द गुरुज हमारे पीछे पड़े, यार थोड़ा साधना कर. लाइक दी पॉलिसी पीपल और द इन्वेस्टमेंट पीपल फंड्स पीछे पड़े रहते हैं ना हमारे, ये लोग भी पड़े. इन आवर ओन इंटरेस्ट वी मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड, एक्सेप्ट इट. So what is said here? Satyam amrutena martena mam amrutam apnoti is the buddhimatam buddhi. Here also Rama said, therefore sarva prayatnena vidya abhyasam kuryat. Then he took up the topic of what is an obstruction for vidya, kama, krodha, the 6 negative qualities. Among them, krodha is most worst one. कामना के कारण ही क्रोध होता है, but here Lakshmana is endowed with krodha. Therefore, Bhagavan is teaching that subject. And I explained to you from so many angles. If this krodha is not eliminated in Lakshmana, who is going with him, in Kausalya, who is going to stay back, neither they will be happy peaceful, nor they will allow others to be peaceful. Therefore, took that opportunity and the necessity understood, gave the Upadesha how this krodha destroys us in 5-6 श्लोकास. है ना. चित्त का शांति को सत्यानाश करेगा वो, हमको इतना बड़ा पाप कराएगा. मातृ पितृ भरातृ सुहृद बंधु सखा क्रोधेन अभिभूता हंति. सी वी ऑल सॉ दैट दोस थिंग्स. धर्म का ग्लानि हो जाता है, परमात्मा तो बहुत दूरी है. Therefore, हे लक्ष्मणा, क्रोध को छोड़ो. Then what is the cause of krodha? Trishna. Trishna को छोड़ो. How to do? Trishna you give it up by the trupti, krodha you give it up by shanti. And that shanti is a Nandanavanam, and trupti is Nandanavanam, and shanti is the Kamadhenu. How beautiful Bhagavan. Do you remember all that? Kal hi humne padha. I am little less intelligent than you, therefore I need extra day to forget. Not so great like you कि जब खत्म. I am not learning from you still. क्या करे बोलो, सुधरते नहीं स्वामी लोग. So I remembered all the meaning without seeing shloka. Very bad. Now comes the most important topic of, he spoke about Vidya. Vidya is about Atma Vidya. 5-6 shlokas, Bhagavan is giving Atma Vidya. From that we will study. Chant. Clear? क्रोधेश महान शत्रु तृष्णा वैतरणी नदी संतोषा नंदनवनम शांति वै कामधुकु. तस्मात् हे लक्ष्मण शांतिम भजस्व अद्य. शत्रु एवं भवेत नते. If you have inner शांति, there is no Shatru outside. Your inner Ashanti, Krodha itself is your real Shatru. This sloka in Telugu. Tana kopame tana Shatru. Your anger is your biggest enemy. Then, now after this 38th sloka, Adha line, second part of 38th sloka say, Bhagavan is talking about Atma Vidya in few slokas. Shall we chant it? 38th sloka, 4th sarga of this Ayodhya Kandam, Adhyatma Ramayanam, Brahmaanda Puranam. Om Shri Ram Sabharmane Namaha. Brahmaanda Purana Antargata Adhyatma Ramayana Antargata Ayodhya Kandasya Chaturtha Sargaha Shri Mahadeva Vacha. Chant from 38. Om Tasmat Shantim Bhajaswadya Shatrurevam Bhavet Nate Dehendriya Mana Prana Buddhyadibhyo Vilakshanaha Atma Shuddha Swayam Jyotihi Avikari Nirakrutihi Yavad Dehendriya Pranaihi भिन्नत्वं नात्मनो विदुः तावत् संसार दुःखौघैः पीड्यन्ते मृत्युसंयुताः तस्मात् त्वं सर्वदा भिन्नम् आत्मानं हृदि भावय बुद्ध्यादिभ्यो बहिः सर्वम् अनुवर्तस्व माखिदः भुञ्जन् प्रारब्धमखिलं सुखं वा दुःखमेव वा प्रवाहवतितं कार्यं कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यसे बाह्ये सर्वत्र कर्तृत्वम् आवहन्नपि राघव अन्तः शुद्धस्वभावस्त्वं लिप्यसे न च कर्मभिः एतन्मयोदितं कृत्स्नं हृदि भावय सर्वदा संसारदुःखैः अखिलैः बाध्यसे न कदाचन त्वमप्यम्ब मयादिष्टं हृदि भावय नित्यदा समागमं प्रतीक्षस्व न दुःखैः पीड्यसे चिरं न सदैकत्र संवासः कर्ममार्गानुवर्तिनां यथा प्रवाहपतित प्लवानां सरितां तथा चतुर्दश समासंख्या क्षणार्धमिव जायते अनुमन्यस्व माम् अम्ब दुःखं सन्त्यज्य दूरतः एवं चेत् सुखसंवासः भविष्यति वने मम इत्युक्त्वा दण्डवान् मातुः पादयोरपतत् चिरम् उत्थाप्याङ्के समावेश्य आशीर्भिरभ्यनन्दयतु सर्वे देवाः सगन्धर्वाः ब्रह्म विष्णु शिवादयः रक्षन्तु त्वां सदा यान्तं तिष्ठन्तं निद्रयायुतम् इति प्रस्थापयामास समालिङ्ग्य पुनः पुनः लक्ष्मणोऽपि तदा रामं नत्वा हर्षाश्रुगद्गदः आह राम ममान्तस्थः संशयोऽयं त्वया हृतः यास्यामि पृष्ठतो राम सेवां कर्तुं तदा दिश अनुगृह्णीष्व मां राम नो चेत् प्राणान् त्यजाम्यहं तथेति राघवोऽप्याह लक्ष्मणं याहि मा चिरम् ओम शांति 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 yeah that. Now I told you every sloka, half sloka goes with upper, second half goes to the next topic. Almost many slokas conclude the upper topic, start the new topic. So if you try to find the meaning in that one particular sloka, by understanding those two lines, you will be confused. Ye alag hai, ye alag hai. Like in Gita, also some places it comes. Like in 7th chapter, for example, Bhumirapo analo vayuhu kammano buddhirevacha ahankara iti yamme bhinna prakriti ashtadha. Sentence is not concluded. It concludes in the next sloka, first two words. Aparayam. This is called the lower prakriti. Then itaha tu anyam prakritim vidyame param jiva bhuta mahabaho yaya idam dharate jagat. Apareyamitam stvanyam. If you find apareyamanyam with the same sloka meaning, you won't get a matching of it. It goes with the upper one. Here almost every sloka is like that. So in this 38th sloka, the first half goes with the upper topic of give up the krodha ityadi. Then the next sloka onward, line onwards takes up the Atma Tattva Vicharana, short and sweet. Concluded, Tasmat Shantim Bhajasva Adya. Adya means instantaneously, Shanti Bhajasva, Lakshmana become calm and quiet. Give up your krodha. Adya means from this moment for eternity. I told you how many losses will come because of krodha. Is the biggest shatru for Atma Vidya also. So, Tasmat Shantim Bhajasva Adya Shatruhu Evam Bhavet Nate. Then you won't see anybody as Shatru. There is no Shatru. Your own krodha is your Shatru. Topic is over. Now the Atma Vidya Vicharana. Tattva Vicharana, Atma Vicharana from second line. First part is what? Dehendriya Mana Prana Buddhyadibhyo Vilakshana Atma. What is Atma? Dehendriya Mana Prana Buddhyadibhya Vilakshana. See, Dehendriya Mano Buddhi Prakrutibhyo Vilakshanaha Tadvrutti Sakshanam Vidyat Atmanam Rajavatsada. What is said in the 27th or 6th sloka in Atma Bodha is same thing here. So, thought is what? Atma is what? Deha Indriya Manah Prana Buddhyadibhya Vilakshanaha. So, we have Deha, it has its Lakshanas. We have Indriyas, they have their Lakshanas. And Mana, Buddhi also we have, of course, it has Lakshana. Atma is other than all these, Dehendriya Mana Prana, and of opposite nature also. That is what is our study in our Taittiriya Upanishad in second Valli. Through Panchakosha Viveka, we are told we are not Panchakosha Tadatma Jiva, we are the Atma who is beyond these Panchakoshas, who is the substratum of these Panchakoshas, who is the support of these Panchakoshas, who is the illuminator endeavor of these Panchakoshas, who is the Sakshi of all of them. What this is what is said in other texts as you by choice detach from Panchakosha, you discover your own self as Atma. The moment if you don't do this, come closer to Panchakosha with Aham Mama Mahyam Tadatmyam, you only become Jiva. How many times you told the example? Man identified with the sun becomes father. Without identified with sun, he is a man. Where is man, son, father? He is in the man only, but through the conditioning. इन एनी वेयर रिलेशन देखिए एक घर है खरीद के रजिस्ट्रेशन लिया मेरा हो गया मामा देन संसारा बिगिंस अब बेच दिया मेरा नहीं है एनीथिंग हैपेंस टू इट सी क्रूएल वी आर व्हेन वी सेल ए हाउस एंड 2 days लेटर से भूकंप आकर वो घर टूट गया वी से थैंक गॉड हमने बेच दिया नहीं तो हमको नुकसान होता वी डोंट थिंक अरे यार उसको बेचा मैंने उसको नुकसान हो गया ओके दैट इज व्यवहार की बात बट साधना दृष्टि से we are not worried when something happens to it. Thank God 2 दिन पहले हमने बेच दी. In the same way, Jiva suffers upadhi के द्वारा. When the Jiva gives upadhi, is no more Jiva, is Atma. Our whole life is this only. Detached from upadhi, that's called Vyatireka sadhana. Attached to the self, that's called Anvaya sadhana. That is called as Naham Deha, Natvam Deho, Rendriyani, Na Prana, Na Mano Nadihi, Vikaritvat, Vinashitvat, Dushtvatvat, Ghatoyata. असंगोहम पुनः पुनः सच्चिदानंद रूपोहम आमयाहम अव्ययः. All these great texts given by Adi Shankara Bhagavan and before him so many great saints in all Shastra they talk about this Anvaya Vyatireka sadhana only. So the Dehendra Prana Manobuddhi का जो नेचर है देहेंद्र मन प्राण बुद्धि आदिभ्यः विलक्षणः आत्मा. So what is the Vilakshanata? So many are there. In short, they are said, they are all Drishya, he is Drashta. They are all Jada, he is Chaitanya. They modify, he doesn't modify. They die, he doesn't die. They depend on Atma, Atma doesn't depend on them. That's the meaning of Vilakshan. उनको जन्मादि विकार होते हैं, परमात्मा में विकार नहीं है. That is Atma Vilakshanaha. So this is the Atma Lakshana in comparison with the upadhis, saying upadhi में जो लक्षण है आत्मा में नहीं है. By itself, what is Atma? Shuddha. Whenever the Shuddha word comes, understand it is to say there is nothing other than it to make it a Shuddha. Because if anything other is there, that itself is the beginning of the Ashuddhi. Otherness is all impurity. Bhagavan has no otherness other than him. Therefore, there is no impurity, therefore is Shuddha. And then Swayam Jyotihi. He is self-effulgent. What is the meaning of that? To know him, nothing is required. He knows himself. The self knows itself. Second, next one, he is called as avikari. What is avikari? Vikara comes to anything when it has time to influence it. परमात्मा being beyond काला कालातीता काल का influence जिससे विकार होता है modification होता है वो परमात्मा में नहीं है. So to again that which is bound in by the desha, it has a akruti. Bhagavan being beyond desha is nirakruti. Behind kala is nirvikara. He doesn't need anybody to implement him. He knows himself. Therefore, he is Swayam Jyotihi. There is none other than him. He is one without second. He is Shuddha. With regard to Upadhi, उसका लक्षण इसका लक्षण total अलग है. Now this is called the Atma Jnana Saramsham. That Atma which is this way explained is in me as my own self. Discovering that is called moksha. देह इंद्रिय प्राण मन बुद्ध्यादिभ्यः विलक्षणः आत्मा and that आत्मा is शुद्धः स्वयं ज्योतिः अविकारी निराकृतिः. ये हो गया टॉपिक. आत्मा का लक्षण बता दिया. Half shloka goes with the half shloka of the upper shloka. When the second half goes with the first half of this next shloka, another theme. What is this? Yavat dehendriya pranaihi bhinnatvam atmanah na viduhu. As long as if you don't discover the self to be totally apart, separate from this dehendriya prana mana buddhyadi upadhi, instead of that, I identify myself that upadhis tavat samsara dukkha igai pridyante. Till that moment, I don't detach myself from the upadhi. Till that moment, I'll be flooded in the flood of the samsara dukkha. And also with that, what goes? Mrityu samyutaha, death also. So, मैं इन उपाधियों से विलक्षण आत्मा हूं. Till this is not known, instead of that, you get associated with upadhis in any of the form. Samsara dukkha ogha. Ogha is flow. Dukkha is misery. Samsara means the transmigration of birth and death, in between all problems. Never you get liberated. And the final of it is what? Mrityu only. Only to be born again, into enter into samsara. तुम्हारी मर्जी. Now, entire Vedanta we study in so many thick, big granthas with so much of bhasha by bhashakaras, which is more confusing than the original sometimes. All uska saramsha देखो in अध्यात्म रामायण भगवान व्यास जी through Rama or through any of the saints दो तीन लाइनों में इतना प्यारा प्यारा दे रहे. Is there any other cuter, sweeter text than this? If we are unbiased to understand and accept, it is it spoon feeding नहीं हो रहा है. ये मेरा लक्ष्मण बेटा देह के कारण ही सारे दुर्गुण होते हैं. बेटा देह तादात्म्य अविद्या है, मैं चैतन्य आत्मा हूँ, यही विद्या है. अविद्या संसार का कारण है, विद्या बंधन का कारण है. इसलिए विद्या पाने का कोशिश करो मेरे लाल. और उसके लिए काम क्रोध आदि डिस्टेंस होते मेरे पुत्र. उनमें से क्रोध सबसे भयानक शत्रु है मेरे बेटे. इसलिए उसको छोड़ो, नहीं तो उस क्रोध से ये नुकसान होएगा. इसलिए शांति रख बेटा. कौन से दादा परदादा इससे बढ़कर प्यार से बोलेंगे. देन ही सेस बेटा देह इंद्रिय प्राण आदि लक्षणों से विलक्षण है आत्मा. ये शुद्ध है, ये स्वयं ज्योति है, निराकृति है, निर्विकार है. क्लियर. दैट आत्मा यू हैव टू डिस्कवर. दैट कॉल्ड इज विद्या. आत्मविद्या ही मोक्ष देती है. दिस कॉल्ड विद्या बड़ा आत्मा. Till we have association with upadhis, samsara ogha along with mrityu will not leave you, beta. How spashta it is. Such a simple spashta vishavi, if you are not catching, understand how our tamoguna in the mind, our rajoguna we are overpowered with. सोते सोते सुन रहे या सुनते सुनते सो रहे, पता तो नहीं चल रहा क्या हो रहा है. Therefore, some lives we have to spend in doing karma yoga, bhakti yoga, ashtanga yoga, and remove all the chitta mala, make the chitta ekagra, shuddha and sattoguni. With that, when you listen these things, सुनने के समय ही अब जैसा नींद आ रहा है तब आत्मा अनुभव हो जाएगा. That is why morning Taittiriya Upanishad, Upata Duritakshay ke bina Vidya Prapti will not happen without Vidya. Vidya will not go without Avidya going. Samsara will not go. What exactly Shankara Bhagavan says is there in Ramayana. So Bhagavan Shankara, Ramayana, Adhyatma thoroughly must have studied. Literally is lifting. Either he is using Adhyatma Ramayanam in his Prakarana Granthas or he is using it in while doing the Bhashya to Upanishad mantras. And that is his honesty, not cheating or copying. There are no copyrights mentioned by any of the rishis of our Shastra. Because that is for everybody freely available. Like in hundreds of thousands of every publication. The copyrights wale likhte hai. These books copyrights are reserved with this samstha. Anybody without permission printing it anywhere and produced it anywhere without our permission, they are liable for prosecution. They write it. But there are some Mahatmas, great people. They write differently. This book is out of my own experience. This book is the essence of all the Shastras whichever I have studied. Now they are presented in front of you. I am telling you, among millions of authors, one or two rare specimen are like this. Today's I am talking about. Who rate that any portion of this book, anybody in the whole surface of the globe, for any of their fruitful purpose, can take it without any of permission of mine or anybody. You are free to use it. Like that, there are a great grand one or two publishers are there, authors. All others don't do that. Copyrights reserved, they say. In that same way, our Rishi Munis have lavishly given the Shastras. Anybody of any nature, anywhere, they can use for their benefit this Shastra. We don't have the patent rights or the copyrights for us. Therefore, Bhagavan Shankara takes it. And when Vyasa Bhagavan said, Valmiki ji said, Upanishad Rishi said, producing it as it is more greater acknowledgement and loyalty than stealing it and putting it in our language and saying that it is mine. Like so many management speakers take everything from Gita and never mention Gita. That I have taught it to you from Gita or from this Mahatma I learned, this book I read it. उसके यहाँ से कोई कोई बड़े-बड़े नहीं तो पैसे जाएँगे ना इनको। लोग कहते हैं इनका नॉलेज नहीं है, इसको पैसे कम। They are all commercial people. I know thousands, hundreds of people, who take from Gita, Krishna's teachings or other Shastra, but never mention in one word that it is from Gita. उनका वो पाप मिलेगा, करना ही नहीं चाहिए। इसलिए मैं जब कहता हूँ क्लासेस, ये तो बाबा आपको अच्छा लगे ना लगे तो गीता का है, मेरा तो नहीं है। Your respect to Gita should grow, not to me. I have nothing to gain from you. What can you give me? I got what I want already. Here also, Bhagavan Shankara just, that means what? We are following him, and here in Vyasa's writings also are same. Both of them, Sone Pe Suhaga, we should get convinced. There is no Anekata in their speeches, there is Ekavakyata. So let us follow it and for our own benefit. That is the conclusion. Here is not the comparison that शंकर भगवान के राइटिंग में वही है जो इधर के हैं, इधर वही है जो वहां है. आइडिया इज दोनों वही कह रहे हैं, सो लेट अस प्रैक्टिस एक वाक्यता कहते हैं. We have ekavakyata in all shastras and we have ekavakyata in all the mahatmas and gurus. Ekam sat vipraha bahuda vadanti, but sat is ekam. They speak one. Now this much is said. Yavat dehendriya pranaihi bhinnatvam na viduhu atmanaha. As long as one doesn't discover his self to be other than the Indra Pranadi Upadhi, Tavat, till that time, Samsara Dukkha Ogai Pidyante. He will be troubled, scorched by the parampara flow of the Dukkha of Samsara. And end of it is what? Mrityu Sanyutaha, only to be born again, to go through same Samsara. Therefore, what is sadhana? Tasmat. Therefore, hey Lakshmana, Tvam, you, Sarvada, always, Bhinnam Atmanam Hrudi Bhavaya. Always in Hridaya, you do the meditation of the self which is separate from all these upadhis. See, this is what in that meditational shlokas, again 262 to 80 or so, 220 to 40. Bhagavan Shankara's Viveka Chudamani. That जाति नीति कुल गोत्र दूरगम नाम रूप गुण दोष वर्जितम देश काल विषयातिवर्तियत ब्रह्म तत्वमसि भावयात्मनि यत्परम सकल वाग गोचरम गोचरम विमल बोध चक्षुषः शुद्ध चिद्घन मनादि वस्तु यत् ब्रह्म तत्वमसि भावयात्मनि तत् ब्रह्म त्वमसि आत्मनि भावया. Same he is saying, Hrudi Bhavaya, Atmanam Hrudi Bhavaya, Bhinnam Atmanam Hrudi Bhavaya, Sarvada. All the time you close eyes, go to the heart, consider yourself be that immaculate, untouchable self, other than all these Panchakoshas, untouched by all these Panchakoshas. This is what a Lakshmana you do. You do my सेवा, सीता जी सेवा. अभी तो बात नहीं हुआ कि वो जाएगा साथ में. इधर हो या उधर हो, enter into your. Dekho, see the contrast picture there. He is told to go to forest. In 10-15 minutes, he is packing up and going. Even in that very difficult situation, he is giving Atma Jnana to Lakshmana. That means what? Rama always in Atma Anubhuti. Outer happenings are only a process. He has no acceptance or rejection of anything from his side with likes or dislike. Whatever the destiny brings, he goes for that. जहाँ भी रहूँ मैं आत्मज्ञान पढ़ूंगा, लेकिन पता गीता पढ़ रहा है बंदा वेरी सीरियस, देन झाड़ू पोछा वाला करके आते बेटा उठो, यू गो एंड सिट देयर, हाउ डज इट मैटर, ही स्टडीइंग बुक ओनली. होता है कि नहीं घर में, श्री राम से जंगल में हूँ इधर हूँ, आई एम इन माय ओन आत्मा राम. लक्ष्मणा यू आल्सो डू दैट. एंड दिस उपदेश टू ऑल ऑफ अस, दिस कॉल्ड अध्यात्म रामायण. सो तस्मात् त्वं सर्वदा भिन्नम आत्मानं हृदि भावय. Hey Lakshman, always you be in the meditation in your heart, considering yourself to be other than all these koshas. That is how we are going to do in Taittiriya Upanishad. And also we saw in Saya Eshontara Hridaya Akashaha Tasminnayam Purusho Manomayaha. All that is related here. So Tasmatvam Sarvada Bhinnam Atmanam Hridi Bhavaya. Bhinnam from what? The shloka follows in the next. The theme follows to overflows to the next shloka. What is the next shloka? कहते हैं बुद्ध्यादिभ्यः बहिः. Okay, बुद्ध्यादिभ्यः is only the one word of 41st shloka, which concludes the theme which is said in the earlier 40th shloka, second line. How to read that entire line? I'm just telling how the writing in this Adhyatma Ramayana is there. If you are not careful, we will miss the theme. He says, Tasmat Tvam Sarvada भिन्नम आत्मानं हृदि भावया बुद्ध्यादिभ्यः. सो इधर से पढ़ो, तस्मात् त्वं सर्वदा बुद्ध्यादिभ्यः भिन्नम आत्मानं हृदि भावया. व्हाट इज बुद्ध्यादिभ्यः? ऊपर बताया यावत् देहेंद्रिय प्राणैः भिन्नत्वम्. तो अपने हृदय में बुद्धि से हटकर जो आत्म वस्तु है उसके ऊपर ही भावना ध्यान देना. तस्मात् त्वं सर्वदा भिन्नम आत्मानं हृदि भावया बुद्ध्यादिभ्यः भिन्नम. अदर देन the वृत्तिस of the बुद्धि, इमोशंस of the मन, प्राण, शरीर आदि, उन सब से नहीं टच होने वाला आत्मा का आप आत्म हृदय में ध्यान करो. Then what about your outer work? See the continuation of the shloka but with different theme. The second theme is bahihi sarvam anuvartasva. Outside you just play the play as it calls. And while doing so, any type of such situation comes where you love me and I am sent to go juggle and all, मां खिदा, खेद को पाना मत. See these three things in life. Rama's teachings are masterpieces here. First one, always meditate on the self in your own heart as it is other than or sakshi of all the panchakoshas. Sadhana 1. Sadhana 2, outside according to your dharma, what you have to do, time and again, you do only that one in different timings. Third, while doing so, your goal is inner self. Why are you worried about what is happening outside? For whatever the reason, they were मा खेदा, मा खिदा. खेद को प्राप्त मत करना बाहर के जो होते हैं. This is the highest of the teachings. When I know I am the jiva, when I know as a jiva I have to do my sadhana to discover my own self, when I know to me the jiva because of pura karma, the prarabdhas come in various dukkha forms and I have to go through them only. Why will I react to them? Why should I become very miserable, frustrated to them, saying that ये दुख मुझे क्यों मिल रहा है? कुछ नहीं. This maturity is so beautiful. Like we are studying Shastra, we are doing our sadhana. कभी पेट दर्द हुआ. If they are by known reasons, we avoid them by being careful. Unknown reason, the dukkha's come. Somebody cheat us, somebody leave us, somebody trouble. ये तो you can't avoid it. अब कितना खेद लेते जाओ उसके लिए. These are all prarabdha. Nobody avoids the outer happenings. आउटर हैपनिंग्स का खेद नहीं करना, आउटसाइड अपना धर्म जो है वो करना, अंदर अपने आत्मस्वरूप जो इन उपाधियों से अलग है उसका भावना ध्यान करना. कैन देयर बी एनी सिंपलर इजियर वे ऑफ टेलिंग द हाईएस्ट साधना दैन दिस? अब देखो भगवान श्री राम जी का मिठास फिर. सच भगवान राम in this Adhyatma also cutely is teaching. So too in Bhagavad also, these Bhagavata dharmas, how sweetly he was teaching. In the same way, Bhagavan Adi Shankara in the morning, how nicely he is telling us how the Jnana Karma Samuchaya, how we have to reconcile with it. Equally sweetly is not our Patanjali Rishi started teaching us today. Atha Yoga Anu Shasanam Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha Tada Drashtu Swarupi Avasthanam. They're all spoon feedings only. मैं बताऊं ना, हमको प्यार करने वाले हमारे गुरु भगवान शास्त्र से बढ़कर और कोई नहीं. They want to speed us not from ordinary food of material things which cannot avoid our mortality. They are giving us that Atma Vidya as a spoon feeding with which become Amrita, immortal. अब थोड़ा एक अकल होकर हमें इनके द्वारा दिया हुआ अमृत को भी लेना है कि नहीं. रेडी टू विष लेने के लिए विष तैयार होते हैं, अमृत लेने के लिए तैयार नहीं होते. We have to question ourselves, stop questioning others. Instead of taking Amrita, we are taking Vishaya Visha. Instead of taking Vishaya Visha, let us take Jnana Amrita. Given like spoon feeding, like a mother. Don't you feel that Vatsalya in Shruti Mata? In our Bhagavata Ramayana Granthas, in our avatar of Ramakrishna, in our gurus like Adi Shankara, Veda Vyasa and all, Yoga Patanjali ji. अब देखो फिर भी हमको शास्त्र गुरु आध्यात्मिक का भगवान पर श्रद्धा नहीं हो रहा है. अब कितने बिगड़े ले बताओ. I don't know whether I use the right word or not. That is what I have to recognize. In this way, I have fallen because of whatever the reasons for how many lives. Pray to God. May I rise from this situation of not trusting my Shastras to trusting them, not following my Guru's Upadesha to following them, not growing spirituality to growing spiritually. Instead of getting lost in the Visharupa Vishaya, let me get out of that. Hey Prabho, mere ko raksha. This is called the meaning of Pahi Pahi Raksha Raksha Trahi Trahi. Pahi Pahi Raksha Raksha is not that overeaten and asking the Lord to digest. That is criminal. Indulging in all bhoga and telling him not to give the diseases. That is not the Trahi Trahi Pahi Pahi. That is the meaning of asking him to protect my murkhata, O Lord, so that I continue my stupid, wretched life, and you, like a scavenger, come and clean them. Here, never ever ask the Lord to protect from the dukkha. Ask him to eliminate the cause of dukkha, called as ajnana, moha, maya, dushkarma, durguna, by replacing them with jnana, vidya, and satkarma, punya karma, and viveka vairagya. That is the real way of asking. Don't cheat yourself by cheating the Lord by asking the wrong thing. Help yourself by helping the Lord by asking him the right thing. So protect from whom? Trahi trahi pahi pahi. We said to the God. Bhagavan said, yes, beta, I am here. I am ready to protect you. Tell me from whom? Oh, is that Shatru, this Yasto, this business person, this competitor. You are pakka samsari. He may do it out of obligation. Because you did upasana, फिर 2 रुपए चढ़ाया मंदिर में. But it never gives me him happy. If you tell him, from my own murkhata, protect me. From my own avidya, protect me by giving vidya. Protect me from all the durgunas, give me sadguna. You have asked the right thing, my friend. I am so happy with you. I'll bless you. See that Yamadharmaraj फंसाने वाले सारे चीजों को मना करके मुक्ति देने वाले विद्या को मात्र ही नचिकेत ने मांगा. That Yamaraj was dancing with ecstasy. कोई वीडियो लिया होता तो it would have been viral in the media. Yamaraj dancing with the great qualification of Nachiketa, who excelled even the Guru Yamaraj. That he denied everything, asked only for Brahma Vidya. In the same way, Trahi Trahi Pahi Pahi is to be very clear in our heart. Don't ask the Lord, ki let all the people attach to me, do my seva, recognize me. That is bandhanam. Ask us to let me get vairagya within and get into my own atmanubhuti. Anybody comes to me, let them get the basking of this knowledge only from me and get their mukti. Not that I get attached to them, they get attached to me. दोनों मिलकर भगवान को भूल गए, सब मूर्ख की तरह behave कर रहे. Is that the thing a wise person asks? येषा बुद्धिमतां बुद्धिः मनीषा च मनीषिणाम् यत् सत्यम अनृतेनेहम अर्तेन आपनोति मामृतम. अभी तो पढ़ा हमने. See, these things, unless we 100 times think and listen, it won't enter in the mind. That is why so many shastras. That is why so much we have to listen, and yet it is not registered. That's the Kali Yuga going through, where most important things are not valued or remembered. Useless things are always remembered. प्रयत्न करके ये भूल जाते हैं, प्रयत्न करके याद करते हैं. वो क्या करें? Very important thought here. Tasmatvam sarvada bhinnam atmanam hrudi bhavaya buddhyadibhya. So what are the three sadhanas? Always meditate on the self in the heart as sakshi of all the manobuddhi dehendriyas. Second one, what? Outside what to do? Bahihi sarvam anuvartasva. Whatever you have to do outside naturally as dharma you do. Third one is what? Ma khidaha. Don't have any kheda. Then what to do when the kheda paristhis come? Bhunjan prarabdham akhilam. Sukham va dukkham eva va. Enjoy the prarabdha, sukha, dukkha, whatever comes. Again, this second line of this sloka has its continuity in the next sloka overflown. What it is? Praha patitam karyam kurvan nabi na lipyase. So when you are going through your sukha dukkha, of prarabdha, pravahapitam karyam. In the flow, whatever the duty you have to do, you are doing them. While doing so, sukha dukkha are coming. You are not reacting to them. You are just going through them, accepting them as prarabdha. Kurvanapi nalipyate. Even while doing your karma, you are not getting lepita with the agami karma. So Gita also kurvanapi nalipyate. This word comes 3-4 times. So then outside, bahye sarvatra kartrutvam avahannapi raghava. Another instruction is given. It's the next one. Here Raghava, Raghukulottama, Lakshmana, Bahye, outside, Sarvatra means Sarvadesheshu, Kaleshu, Vastushu, Paristishu, Kartrutvam avahan, knowing your kartavya and doing it. Here Raghava, Anta Shuddha Sabhavaha. Inside you have the Shuddha Sabhava. What is the Shuddha Sabhava in the heart? Only one thing, freedom from Ragadvesh. You are doing something not because you like it, you are not doing something because you hate it. You are not doing something because it's not worthy of doing, and you are doing something because you have to do it. In this bhava inside without ragadvesha, if you do the works outside whatever we are supposed to do, lipyase nacha karmavihi. You will not be contaminated by those karmas. See? कायेन मनसा बुद्ध्या केवलैरिन्द्रियपि अयपि योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति संगं त्यक्त्वा आत्मशुद्धे युक्तः कर्मफलं त्यक्त्वा शान्तिमाप्नोति नैष्ठिकीम् अयुक्तः कामकारेण फले सक्तो निबध्यते सर्वकर्माणि मनसा सन्न्यस्यास्ते सुखं वशी नवद्वारे पुरे देहि नैव कुर्वन्न कारयन्. All these shlokas of 5th chapter, how beautiful they are all. ब्रह्मण्याधाय कर्माणि संगम त्यक्त्वा करोति यः लिप्यतेन स पापेन पद्मपत्रमिवाम्बसा. These 6-7 principles are the essence of entire Vedantic spiritual sadhana and evolution, which is put in different examples, different words, same thing in every of the Shastras. Note down all these 6-7 points. Point 1, always in the Hridaya, do the Atma Dhyanam as what? Other than the Upadhis, as their Sakshi Chaitanya. Part 1. Part 2 is what? Outside, whatever the work kartavya have to be done, do. Third one, don't get through the kheda of dukkha whenever the untoward things happen. Fourth, go through your prarabdha outside while going in the pravaha of your this life while doing your sadhana. Fifth one, outside without avoiding, you do all your dharmas, but inside don't get contaminated by ragadvesha. As a result of which, you will not be endowed with the karma lepa of the karmas which we are doing. तो अंदर बिना राग द्वेष का बाहर के कर्तव्य करना, बाहर के कोई भी अनुभव होते हैं प्रारब्ध के रूप में लेना उसके प्रति कोई रिएक्ट नहीं होना. अगेन ऑल द पंच महाभूत पंच कोश से अतीत द सेल्फ का हृदय में ध्यान करना. इफ दिस 3 थिंग्स यू होल्ड, यू आर डूइंग sadhana. This is what the ultimate of the knowledge. This portion is so simple, so complete. Only thing is, few more times you have to study to have clear understanding. But as homework, anybody can do is what? Note down those points. What Bhagavan said, point 1, point 2, point 3, point 4, point 6. इससे बढ़िया सारांश आपको साधना के लिए मेरे ख्याल में और कहीं नहीं मिल सकता है. इतना आराम से एक ही जगह. And he himself concludes, एतत् मया उदितं कृष्णं हृदि भावया सर्वदा. Spoken by me, these things always you keep in your heart. And that's why I have not given you hundreds and thousands of shlokas, at the most in 8 to 10 shlokas. कितना गिनोगे तो आप ना 32वां श्लोक से लेकर आपको 42 तक 11 श्लोक बस. Only 11 shlokas I told you. That is called Sukshma Mein Moksha. In 11 shlokas, entire sadhana, siddhanta, Everything Bhagavan told. In this way, we are only in the Ayodhya Kandam, 4th Sarga. We have 5 more Kandams, at least 20 times. In this way, Bhagavan, sweetly, cutely, in short, goes on giving us Upadesha. Bhagavan means, Kavi Ramji ne diya, Kavi Rishiyo ne diya, Kavi Muniyo ne diya. Through different mouths, he speaks that. Only to say all of them are Jivan Mukta because of this knowledge only. Your purpose is to gain this knowledge, practice, and become Mukta. That's what Vyasa wants to teach to all the students of his Adhyatma Ramayanam. Now he is addressing his mother. Ki etan maya uditam krutznam hrudi bhavaya sarvada. So all that what I spoke in last 11 slokas, always keep in your heart intact and keep allow that to guide you in your decisions, in your actions. Then you will not be bound. Else, miss this knowledge, you are in the opposite ignorance, that will only bind you more and more. Okay? Then samsara dukkaihi akilaihi badyase na kadachana. This line goes with the second line of the upper one. कि हे लक्ष्मण एतत् मया उदितम कृष्णम हृदय भावे सर्वदा. हमेशा मैंने जो बताया इन चीजों को हृदय में रखो. करोगे तो क्या होगा? संसार दुख अखिल ही न कदाचन बाध्य से. अखिल दुख of samsara which trouble other ignorant people who don't have this knowledge in their heart, with that dukkha you will not be touched. This is not my blessings to you. This is a blessing of you giving to yourself because you are practicing these teachings given. They are the eternal teachings. Hey Lakshmana and all of us also. संसार दुख कोई भी तुमको बाधा नहीं करेगा, दुखी नहीं करेगा, if you keep all this knowledge in your heart and live accordingly. So in that, what is the lakshya? Vidya or Atma Prapti. How do you do that? In the heart, always meditating that I am the self apart from the Panchakoshas. In Vyavahara, what to do? Whatever the dharmas you have to do, you do. While doing them, do you have to carry the load of Ragadvesha? Nahi karna. Then when the dukkha keda comes, what to do? Don't become dukhi and keda. Why? Understand and accept that they are prarabdha. That's it. What more is there? And before that, little of the theory. Atma Vidya gives moksha, Avidya gives the bandhanam. And Vidya Prapti you have to try throughout the life. And Kama Krodha, the Durgunas are the Karana for the Avidya. And they are all born because they have the Tadatmyam. Therefore, detached from them. It is both. They have the Tadatmyam chhod doge, तो राग द्वेष काम क्रोध छूट जाएगा. या उनको कम करोगे, देहादि तादात्म्य छूट जाएगा. दोनों को छोड़ो, साक्षी भाव से आत्मा के तरफ जाना. And while going through in the Pravaha, Sukha, Dukkha, Lava, Hani, Jaya, Parajaya, according to Prarabdha, they come. And why do I identify with them? They are to the Jiva if he also identifies. If he says they are for the Upadhi is not to me, even Jiva also is not troubled by them. Then with a peaceful mind, you can always do your Atma Dhyanam, Atma Chintanam. Wow, beautiful. I really am fascinated by this text. Every text is like that of our Sanatana Dharma. इसलिए हर दिन हम ये कह रहे हैं सनातन धर्म से वैदिक संस्कृति है विश्वव्याप्ति अर्थम थ्रू द शास्त्रास that everybody in the nook and corner of the world learn our Atma Vidya with our shastras, get blessed. All the saints and prophets of the East, West also, somehow or the other, directly or indirectly, they learned from here only. Many of them directly don't follow Sanatana Dharma, they follow Buddhism. And where from Buddha learned then? यहीं से तो सब कुछ. Wow, such a great thing. And nobody in the universe can speak about moksha easily than this, simply than this, correctly than this. Having said so, he says, Tamapi amba maya adishtam hrudi bhavaya nityada. Oh mother, what I spoke so far is for you also. Now he is becoming guru even to his mother. Please keep it in your heart all the time. Nityada. Hey, Tamapi amba maya adishtam. Adishtam means these my teachings, not adesha. He cannot give adesha to the mother. But as a guru, as God, he can give. He hrudi bhavaya nityada. This is the instruction to you. See, the most attached to people to Bhagavan are Sita, Rama, see Lakshmana, Sita, Kausalya and Dasharath. Dasharath he can't teach, he will anyway leave body. Lakshmana goes with him, but he'll have to be careful, so he is taught. Sita ji to, she also knows all that, Janaki ji, everything, Brahmagnani only. Having born there in Ayodhya, Janakapuri, how can Sita be without that knowledge? That's how you see in all Ramayana, when that Mata, Anasuya teaches. She says, so happily accepting all that. Thank you, mother. All these are already known to me and taught to me by my mothers or grandmother as well as my Sasoma. That's what he says. Now, who is left finally? कौशल्या माता, तो उनको भी उन्होंने आत्मज्ञान दे दिया. Like the Kapila Muni gave to Devahuti, like to Devaki Vasudeva, Krishna indirectly taught. Here also Bhagwan is giving that. And a mother, please keep this knowledge in your heart. Not only Atma Vidya, before that also. He reminds two, three things now again. Main things. That is that, Ki Tamapi Amba Maya Adishta Vrdibhave Nityada. These Maya Adesha you keep in your heart, O mother, always. After that he says, Samagamam Pratikshasva. Please wait for my return and I meet you. Na dukkai pidya chiram. When you keep this knowledge, you will not suffer for long time. That knowledge has its own medical effect of removing the dukkha. Because where there is jnanam, there cannot be dukkha. Pandita nanu shochanti. Then he says, again, little important things. Earlier one, context important, he is repeating. What is that? Na sada ekatra samvasa karma marganuvartinam. See, this is a very important philosophy. We are all karma marga anuvarti. Means, whatever the karmas we have done, according to the karma, according to the phala of the karma, we go on traveling in our own journey. While doing so, same type of mutual karma people have, they will meet us till that karma vasana or prarabdha is there. After that, they depart. Therefore, you and I, human beings who are the followers of karma marga, cannot be at a place all the time together. देखो आप सबको मैं इतना ऋणी हूँ पिछले जन्मों में, आई डोंट नो, एंड एज ए सन्यासी आई कांट रिपीट एनी अदर वे. देवर ऑल दी शास्त्रास आई एम टीचिंग सो दैट माय ऋण इज ओवर. वंस इट इज ओवर एंड देन आप कहा मैं कहा, हो गया बस खत्म बात. So that's how the thing which is a true thing which consoles me when some people go away. ऋण हो गया उनका. They go to other Mahatmas. उनका ऋण है. तो why should I worry? Is it not? Even us also, we also can't have permanent living together. But with Guru and Guru Tattva, you can establish permanent relation till you are in body at the mind level. With Kritagnata and with Sharanagati. Kritagnata for giving all knowledge and through Sharanagati practicing what he tells. वो तो फिर हम अपने आप को देने वाला गिफ्ट है. That you throughout the life surrender to Guru and get inspired by what he teaches and keep on practicing them, expressing the gratitude. ये तो हमेशा रखना ही चाहिए. But otherwise, at the gross physical level, no two beings can be together all the time. We are all karmanuvartin. Prapayam, etc. Examples are already given. So, na sada ekatra samvasaha karma marganuvartinam. And again, he is reminding, yatha pravaha patita plavanam saritam tatha. Just like so many plavas fallen in the Sarita river without the Navika or the person to guide it. Therefore, they collide, they come together to each other. Sometimes they appear to be suffer together and rubbing each other, this boat and that boat. Another side, this boat falls on that and that gets submerged. क्या क्या आपको दिखता है? इसी तरह से ठिकाना कोई नहीं दो लोगों का. कब मिलेंगे, कब तक मिलेंगे, कब लड़ेंगे, कब बिगड़ेंगे, कब झगड़ेंगे. वैल्यू मत करना उसको. Now he says, Chaturdaša Samasankyaha Kshanardamiva Jayate. Oh mother, 14 years will be spent like half second only. And luckily Kaushalya has the art of meditating on Lord Vishnu in her heart. She will sit in that and no problem to her. जिनको भक्ति ज्ञान ध्यान उपासना जब आ जाता है, they never suffer life or death. Because how to do spend the time, they know it. और करते करते दम तोड़ दिए एक दिन. How does it matter? Let us all pray. At least our group people, throughout life we will be in sadhana in such a way we are not even aware when we left body because we are in sadhana. And that takes us to the next higher life. Anayasena mananam vinadainyana jeevanam dehante tavasayujam dehime janardana parameshwara jagannatha. So 14 years will go like a second. Therefore anumanyasya mam amba. Oh mother, मेरे को permission दे दो. दुखम संत्यज्य दूरतः किक्का वेद दुख to far off distance. So evam chet, if you really without becoming miserable, bless me lovingly for my journey. In that case only evam chet sukha samvasa bhavishyati vane mama, that I will be very happy in the jungle for 14 years. I can't avoid go anywhere. I'll go, but I'll be miserable if you are not blessing and happily sending me. If you are dukhi sending me, then I can't enjoy my stay there. So it is true a fact also. Is it not? And this is how the Maya and the mind works. That's what the intelligent. That's the father does it. Mother is not able to do. कभी कभी फादर भी लुढ़क बिगड़ जाते हैं. Like when he is sending the daughter got married into in-laws or outlaws, or the son is sent for a higher job somewhere. I'm talking about 40-30 years back. अब किसी को कोई पड़ी नहीं. Luckily, everybody by birth are hooked onto the cell phones, so they have no attachment to any parents, brothers, sisters. Everybody is living what is said by Rama here, like prapahitamiva. इसे कौन कहाँ जा रहा है किसी को फर्क ही नहीं पड़ा. But I'm telling in an idealistic way. If those brothers or the children are taken care of by the parents very lovingly, when the children have to be sent out for the study or udyogam or anything, then the mother goes on crying, beta, beta, beta. Father also feels. But he says, रोते रोते विदा मत करना, वो दुखी हो जाएगा. देन शी पहुंच के पूरा और थोड़ा उसको पैसे देकर, बेटा याद रखना, लेटर लिखना, फोन करने से ना, अच्छा से पढ़ाई करना. He she smiles, he also smiles. All that natak helps so much that he imagines that they have happily sent, therefore he will be peaceful there. अब रोते रोते बेचता है तो that wrong impression will be there. Rama using that. If you cryingly miserably send me, how can I be happy there, mother? But you kick away the dukkha far away. I give you already knowledge. Give permission with all your joy. Then I'll enjoy my stay there. This we have to learn. Even people who died, don't cry for them too much for months, years together. Just cry 1 or 2 days or 12 days allowed. उसके बाद it is better to do sadhana or any of the punya karyam on their name. That helps them. ज़्यादा रोगे किसी के लिए, फिर वो he will not take another body, he will be अपने चारों तरफ मंडराएंगे and you are confused. ये कौन घूम रहा है? Understand it. Best is what? Good riddance. Go. गए तो चलेगा, हो गया, मिलना तो है नहीं. And never even have आशा if somebody is leaving you and going that they should come back and meet. ये सिर्फ सिनेमा में होता है, हकीकत में नहीं. हो गया, that is what कर्म मार्गानुवर्ती. इधर कर्म ऋण हो गया उनका, somewhere else they'll go. If you struggle to hold the people who are leaving and going, gatasuna gatasamsha pandutaha nanu shochanti. When somebody died or leaving you and going, don't bother. And those who are there so now, make best use of them by loving them, serving them. And in future, whoever come, prepare to serve and love them. Be prepared anytime they also can leave and go. And all this can be effectively done by that person who knows that none of these are the goals of life. The goal of life is only one thing, that is to know the Paramatma in the heart. Without the Tattva Jnana, Atma Jnana, in which Atma Anubhuti is the Moksha Karana and it is found in the self through meditation, we cannot do these things continuously. Somewhere or the other, we get on caught up and we are miserable because of bereavements, because of some losses. वो छूटेगा ही नहीं. So, oh mother, please send me with all your willingness and love, else I can't be happy there. So, therefore, evam chet sukha samvasa bhavishyati vane mama. My stay will be happy, mother, if you send me with all your love. Iti uktva. Having saying so to mother, dandavatu, like a lakadi, dandavatu, matu padyoho apatatu. He fell at the feet of mother, chiram, both समय तक पकड़ा है. Till he also feels happy and she also feels कि पकड़ा है वो there, मतलब he is really loves me. Then till she agrees and comes out of all the loads of tears, he went on holding Sri Rama. Thereafter क्या हुआ? उत्थाप्य. She just lifted him. Anke samaveshya, made him sit in the lap. Ashir bhi abhyanandayat. She gave best of the Ashirvada. What a beautiful Ashirvada. Mother Kausalya giving to Rama and sending him to Vanavasa as an order of father and the dharma of the son is exemplary to this one. Whenever you send your children anywhere for their job or anything, aisa karo. She says, Sarve Devaha, all the Devatas. Sa Gandharvaha, even all the Gandharvas. Gandharvas are symbols of those who are not seen people. Gandharvaha, then Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, Adayaha. Even Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, Ityadi. Rakshantu Tvam Sada. Let they always be around you, protecting you. Whom you yantam when you are moving, tishtantam when you are standing or sitting someplace, nidraya yutam when you are sleeping. तो आपका सोते भी, आपके जाग कर बैठते खड़े होते भी और आप जहां भी जा रहे हो, इसका अर्थ क्या है? थ्रू आउट द डे एंड नाइट 24 hours till you come back or even life. Hey Rama, let Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwaradi devatas, all other devatas, Indradi, Varunadi, Vayuadi, Agnyadi, Gandharvadi, let all of them Tvam Rakshantu. That's what whenever somebody messages, we reply to them, let all gods and gurus bless you, protect you with the best of conveniences and sadhanas and siddhis. And truly from the heart it comes, along with some package or amount of our tapasya done for the Lord. मेरे को क्या बोलेंगे भगवान? अरे भैया आपके लिए मैंने उपासना दे रहा हूँ ना, ये लोग तो सत्संग सुन रहे हैं, उनकी रक्षा करो। हाँ ठीक है बोलते भगवान। So all the gurus do their tapasya as a payment to the God, taking that Bhagwan takes care of the sadhakas for whom the gurus sacrifice their tapasya. They are very great. Here also, our mother says, let all Gandharva, Devatas, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, Sada Rakshantu, Yantam, Tishtantam, as well as Shayanam, Nidraya Yutam. Iti Prasthapayamasa. In this way, she has sent Rama, Samalingya Punah Punaha. Again and again, she was hugging him, embracing him. Out of other Matruvatsalyam. This is how Sri Rama, Sri Kausalya, meeting, Samvadam, discussion, giving Brahma Vidya, taking permission and blessing, and saying bye-bye, everything is concluded. Now Lakshmana ji भी कहते हैं, Lakshmanopi tada Ramam natva. He did salutations to Rama. Harsha Ashru Gadgadaha. He was Harsha because such a great knowledge given, but Ashru because living Gadgadaha, he became choked in his throat. Aha, he spoke to Rama. Hey Rama, oh Lord, my brother, Mama Antastha Samshayaha, I am Tvaya Hrutaha. In the heart, whatever the doubts, ignorance were there, they were removed, taken away by you. Yasyami Prushtataha Rama. I want to go behind you, with you. Sevam kartum. To do your seva, not to trouble you. Tad adisha. Please give me permission as well as adisha that I must go with you. Anugrunishwamam Rama. Please do the anugraha to me to go with you. Permit me. No chet. If you say no in English, प्राणान त्यजामि aham. I can't live without you. मैं मर ही जाऊंगा. अब राम जी को भी लक्ष्मण आए तो इतना बढ़िया सा रहेगा. तथा इति राघवः अपि आह लक्ष्मणम. भगवान ने कहा तथास्तु, आ जाओ. या ही माचिरम, गो क्विकली टॉक टू योर मदर सुमित्रा, टेल हर एंड लेट्स गो. तो इन 1.5-2 श्लोक ओनली लक्ष्मण के निपट गया. उन्होंने मांगा परमिशन, भगवान ने कहा हाँ चल. Now a big topic of he goes to Mother Sita, then Sita Rama discussion, how she convinces Rama to go with him. That portion we will see tomorrow. Sarvam Ramarpanamastu Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. All Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki Jai. Thank you. Now let us do Brahmakruta Sri Rama Stuti Janaki Jeevanashtakam. We have done it earlier also, but in this book it's there in that continuity. Before that, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalashastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokya Nathaya Sri Mahavishnave Namaha. Om Bhagyavati Chandrika Bhakta Chittaki Ganagana Roga Parvata Dambholir Muttidaru Kutarikaya Namo Namaha. ओम नासय रोग हरे सौबीरा जपत निरंतर हमत वीरा. ओम श्री हनुमत वीराय नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते 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 नमः. शिवस्मरणम. ओम नमः शिवाय. 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 नरसिम्हा भगवान. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंह प्रचोदयात्। ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च। ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंह प्रचोदयात्। ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च। ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंह प्रचोदयात्। ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च। ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्ट्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंह प्रचोदयात्। ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च। ओम श्री रामानुग्रहेण रामदर्शन रामानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थम ब्रह्मदेव कृत श्रीरामस्तुतिः। जानकी जीवनाष्टकस्य पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ ब्रह्मकृत श्रीरामस्तुतिः। ओम अथ श्री ब्रह्मकृत श्रीरामस्तुतिः। ब्रह्मोवाच ओम वन्दे देवं विष्णुमशेषस्थितिहेतुं त्वामध्यात्मज्ञानिभिरन्तर्हृदि भाव्यं हेयाहेयद्वन्द्वविहीनं परमेशं सत्तामात्रं सर्वहृदिस्थं दृशिरूपं प्राणापानौ निश्चयबुद्ध्या हृदि रुद्ध्वा चित्वा सर्वं संशयबन्धं विषयौघान् पश्यन्तीशं यं गतमोहा यतयस्तं वन्दे रामं रत्नकिरीटं रविभासं मायातीतं माधवमाद्यं जगदादिं मानातीतं मोहविनाशं मुनिवन्द्यं योगी ध्येयं योगविधानं परिपूर्णं वन्दे रामं रञ्जितलोकं रमणीयम् भावाभाव प्रत्ययहीनं भवमुख्यैः योगासक्तैरर्चितपादाम्बुजयुग्मं नित्यं शुद्धं बुद्धमनन्तं प्रणवाख्यं वन्दे रामं वीरमशेषासुरदावं त्वं मे नाथो नाथितकार्याखिलकारी मानातीतो माधवरूपोऽखिलधारी भक्त्यागम्यो भावितरूपो भवहारी योगाभ्यासैर्भावितचेतः सहचारी त्वामाद्यन्तं लोकततीनां परमीशं श्लोकानां नो लौकिकमानैरधिगम्यं भक्ति श्रद्धा भावसमेतैर्भजनीयं वन्दे रामं सुन्दरमिन्दीवरनीलम् को वा ज्ञातुं त्वामतिमानं गतमानं मायासक्तो माधवशक्तो मुनिमान्यं वृन्दारण्ये वन्दितवृन्दारकवृन्दं वन्दे रामं भवमुखवन्द्यं सुखकन्दम् नानाशास्त्रैर्वेदकदम्बै प्रतिपाद्यौ नित्यानन्दं निर्विषयज्ञानमनादिं मत्सेवार्थं मानुषभावं प्रतिपन्नं वन्दे रामं मरकतवर्णं मथुरेशं श्रद्धायुक्तो यः पठतीमं स्तवमाद्यौ ब्राह्मं ब्रह्म ज्ञानविधानं भुवि मर्त्यः रामं श्यामं कामितकामप्रदमीशं ध्यात्वा ध्याता पातकजालैर्विगतः स्यात्। इति श्री ब्रह्मकृत श्रीरामस्तुतिः। अथ श्री जानकी जीवनाष्टकं। सो स्वीट इट इज। आलोक्य यस्यातिललामलीलां सद्भाग्यभाजौ पितरौ कृतार्थौ तमर्पकं दर्पकदर्पचौरं श्रीजानकी जीवनमानतोऽस्मि श्रुत्वैव यो भूपतिमात्तवाचं वनं गतस्तेन नोदितोऽपि तं लीलयाह्लाद विषादशून्यं श्रीजानकी जीवनमानतोऽस्मि जटायुषो दीनदशां विलोक्य प्रिया वियोग प्रभवं च शोकं यो वै विसस्मार तमार्द्रचित्तं श्रीजानकी जीवनम् आनतोऽस्मि यो वालिनाध्वस्तबलं सुकण्ठं न्ययोजयत् राजपदे कपीनां तं स्वीय संताप सुतप्त चित्तं श्रीजानकी जीवनम् आनतोऽस्मि यद्ध्यान निर्धूत वियोगवह्निः विदेहबाला विबुधारिवन्यां प्राणान् दधे प्राणमयं प्रभुं तं श्रीजानकी जीवनम् आनतोऽस्मि यस्यातिवीर्यां बुद्धिवीचिराजौ वंश्यैरहो वैश्रवणो विलीनः तं वैरिविध्वंसन शीलशीलं श्रीजानकी जीवनम् आनतोऽस्मि यद्रूपराकेश मयूखमालानुरञ्जिता राजरमापिरेजे तं राघवेन्द्रं विभुतेन्द्रवन्द्यं श्रीजानकी जीवनम् आनतोऽस्मि एवं कृतायेन विचित्रलीला माया मनुष्येण नृपच्छलेन तं वैमरालं मुनिमानसानां श्रीजानकी जीवनम् आनतोऽस्मि श्रीजानकी जीवनम् आनतोऽस्मि श्रीजानकी जीवनम् आनतोऽस्मि. This is Janaki Jivanashtakam. How beautiful, na? Tomorrow we'll be doing Krishna Stotras for few days. Pranaya, Panaya, Vyanaya, Udanaya, Samanaya, Brahmanaya, Madhyamantravaktrastupada Prakshanachaman Tambula Nirajanan Darshayami. Om. ओम नीलमेघ श्याम कृष्ण नित्य जगन मोहन बाल गोपाल कृष्ण वेणुगान लोल वेदांत वेद्य नवनीत चो भक्त जनाधार परमदया वारधि मुक्ति संधायक कृष्णामूर्ति गीतामृतदात कृष्ण परम योगीश कृष्ण ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति चंद्र तारकम नेमा विद्युतो भान्धवतो यमग्निः तमेव भान्धवनः सर्वं तस्य वासः सर्वमिदं भाजो नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय तन्नो विष्णुः दाशरथाय विद्महे सीतावल्लभाय तन्नो रामः आञ्जनेयाय विद्महे रामो मंगलं ब्रह्मलोकानाशिष यदि मे गुरुपुरमद्वाक्य प्रमाणव्याख्यातः मंगलामृगीरिः तत्र संसारगणे बोल श्यावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय उमावर चंद्रचूड़ भगवान की जय श्री रामायण महाभारत भागवत उपनिषद गीता ब्रह्मसूत्र योग वासिष्ठ पातंजलि योग सूत्र अध्यात्म रामायण शिवपुराण सूत संहितादि समस्त सनातन वैदिक संस्कृति श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की जय श्री वेद व्यास सुखदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय श्री विश्वामित्र विष्णु वाल्मीकि तुलसीदास वेद व्यास आदि श्री रामायणाचार्य की जय श्री वेद व्यास वैशंपायन अग्नोत्कद्य शंकरादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुणात्म महाराज की जय आज के आनंद की जय नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम अम्बे अम्बे माता की जय आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय बोलो भाई सब श्रोता सेवक साधक जिज्ञासु मंडल की जय. Thank you friends. One more beautiful day. Tomorrow is Grahanam. I think Grahanam is also same time 5:30 to 6:30 etc. Chalo, I'll put on the computer and sit here and do some Parayanam chantings. Those who can come, they can attend it. Once the Grahanam is over, around whatever time, 6:15 or so, 45 minutes break dekar. From 7 to 8:30, we'll have our 2 classes. So Grahana Samaya, I'll sit here to doing some japam and all. थोड़ा सा स्तोत्र एक एक श्लोक श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास का हम पढ़ेंगे कोई जप करेंगे whatever the Lord makes us do. Because somebody asked for it. Anybody want to join, they can. Thank you. We'll conclude. Om Namo Narayana. Jai Shri Ram. Manatosmi.